Hey everyone, welcome back to Cracking the GRE Math Subject Test. We're on the Precalculus chapter, and this is question number 8. In this question, we're given an equation, and we're asked what kind of graph this equation represents in the xy plane. So the trick here is to rewrite the equation by completing the square. I'll show you what I mean. If we rewrite it, we can write x squared minus 2x plus something, and we're going to have to subtract that same thing because we can only add 0. So if we add something, we have to subtract it. And then plus y squared plus 4y plus, I'll put this in a different color, some other number, which we'll have to subtract. And let's put this in green here, plus. And finally, we have this plus 5, all equals 0. So in order to complete the square, what we do is we take half of the coefficient of x squared. So in this case, the coefficient of x is -2, half of it is -1, squared makes +1, and then we're going to have to subtract that in order to even it out. And the same thing goes for y. Half the coefficient of y, or the coefficient of y here is 4, so half of 4 is 2, squared makes 4, and we're going to have to subtract that to even it out. And why did we do this? Well, we did this so that we can write x squared minus 2x plus 1 as x minus 1 squared. And we can write y squared plus 4y plus 4 as y plus 2 squared. And then we have a -1 and a -4. That makes -5. And a +5, that's just 0. So all of these just cancel out. So all of this equals 0. Now, if we had a positive number on the right side of the equation, like for example 9, let's say, then this would have been the equation of a circle with radius 3, okay, whatever the square root of this number is. But since we don't, if there were a positive 9 here, then this would be the equation of a circle with the center at x equals 1 and y equals -2. So over here with a radius of 3. So it would have been something like this. But since the radius, we can think of this as being radius 0, well, what's a circle with radius 0? It's just a point in the middle. So this is just a point. The answer is E.